Hey caregivers, family members, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, all the above. But let me just get right to it. Let me tell you what I learned while being a caregiver. Whenever we have to be a caregiver, we're not asked to do it. We're not asked to take care of a loved one. We're sort of like just thrown into the role. And one of the things that I realized is that I can't be so selfish in me being a caregiver that I don't realize that the person I'm caring for really doesn't like being dependent. They don't like being dependent at all. They are tired of being in pain. They are tired of being uncomfortable. They are tired of relying on someone else to help them get through the day or just go to the doctor's appointments or just help them make decisions. They're tired of it. They would rather go back to their normal life where they were independent and they were running things and telling people to do this and going here, going where they want to go whenever without having to worry about a wheelchair or inconvenience or whatever. And so that's why, as a caregiver, I realized, yeah, there may be times where it'd be difficult for us to take care of them, but in reality, they would rather be independent again. They would rather do things on their own. They really don't want you in the way because they feel like they're a burden. They don't want to feel like they're a burden on you or you're having to neglect your own life to take care of them. You know, your parents or your loved ones, whoever it is that you're caring for, they want you to live your own life too. They don't want you to neglect yourself taking care of them. And I can understand that, but I learned that they don't like being inconvenienced themselves. Having a long-term illness is an inconvenience, and they have to create this new normal life. They have to figure out, okay, how I'm going to navigate this, how I'm going to get through it. Granted, you're going to get through it, either on this side or the other. You're going to get through it, but they really don't like having their health taken from them, stripped from them. So that's one of the things I had to learn, is that I can't be selfish and only have my own perspective of being a caregiver, but they really don't want to be taken care of. They want to go live their life and do their own thing. And yes, they have no other choice but to let somebody take care of them, but if they had it their way, they would be independent again. And I get it. So as a caregiver, some days are going to be difficult. Some days you're going to have so much fun. Everything's going to go smoothly. And then some days it's just going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. You're going to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. They're going to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You both have an attitude all day long. But just keep in mind that if they had it in their power, they would not be in the position that they're in. They would not make you take care of them either 1 hour or 24 hours. They would not want someone to be around them around the clock. They just want to live their lives the way they had it before whatever illness happened. So keep that in mind. Just realize, as much as we don't want to be inconvenienced, they definitely don't want to be inconvenienced. So that's my thought for this week, and I will continue to give you all my perspective of being a caregiver and how stem cell transplant really benefited my family. And my father is still living well with it. My mother is still a survivor of breast cancer. So every illness that has been presented to my family, we have overcome it. We have. After 20, almost 30 years, we have overcome it. So continue to come on the journey with me.